everybody, my name is Robin0928, and this is not a video I wanted to make today. So I wanted to do a review of episode 3 for season 6, and trust me, I'll get to that video eventually, but I wanted to talk about this because I saw this on the news. As many of you guys know, I live in northern Mississippi. This is where I've lived for the last 10 years of my life. And when I hear something like what happened today in Mississippi, I just hate living here. I hate living in a state that sees discrimination as okay. If you guys don't know what happened or don't follow the news, Mississippi today and the governor just passed a law which legally allows discrimination towards LGBT people in terms of jobs, housing, even service. They can be denied service anywhere. And the state government will just ignore it as long as the accused person who was actually discriminating someone claims religious freedom. Okay, where do I start on this one? Um, for those of you who don't live in Mississippi, it's a very, very, very Christian state. It is probably one of the most Christian states in the country, which is not a bad thing. Not inherently a bad thing. However, the bad thing is that religious freedom is taken so seriously here. It is everything has to have religious freedom. It is by and large psychotic religious freedom. And the fact that discrimination can be legal under the pretense of religious freedom is appalling to me. It is actually appalling to me. As somebody who lives in this state, knows people, amazing, wonderful people who've done nothing wrong except for be who they are, be legally discriminated against by the government. That is appalling to me. The fact that our state can now be synonymous with legal discrimination again. I thought that this kind of stuff never happened in our time. I thought that the whole idea of being able to legally discriminate against something for something that someone can't control, that was kind of resolved in the 60s. That this doesn't happen anymore in our civilized society. And the fact that it is legally happening today, I can't believe it. I knew that something like this would happen, of course, when I saw the Supreme Court decision, but I knew that the fight for equal rights for everyone will never be over. Even though the Supreme Court has made that decision, I know there are a lot of other states that are right now dealing with this. South Carolina, Georgia just recently had that veto, which, good for you, Georgia, you guys vetoing that bill. But the fact that this now affects me and my home, and where I live, and where my friends are, it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous that I now have to have friends to be silent about who they are because they can be discriminated against for applying for a job. If they apply for a job and the owner or manager does not like them being gay or being bi or being transsexual or being a lesbian, and he denies them because of just that fact, and then when it's brought up to him in court, he can say, oh, that goes against my religion, and the court will immediately pass him. That is ridiculous. The same weekend, by the way, as God's Not Dead 2, which is a movie that says that the court system and federal system should always allow Jesus and religion to be allowed, releases in Mississippi this last weekend, and on Tuesday, this happens. I'm not saying that God's Not Dead 2 caused anything good or bad to happen in this world. It's a terrible movie, but I'm not saying that it caused something bad to happen ever, because that movie does nothing to anyone except make them hate being their own religion. But man, this is bull. And no other ways to say this. This is actually bull. What the hell, Mississippi? This is not. We shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't have a state or a country where it's legal to discriminate against someone. It's what people have fought for years, decades, and it's all happening again. Those who refuse, those who ignore history are doomed to repeat it, and that is exactly what is happening right now. This is not the video I wanted to make this week. I wanted to make a fun video about a new episode, and trust me, I'll get to that one very soon. I'm having a hard time kind of writing the episode review. Very little interesting things I could say about it, but this one needed my attention now. And if you're a resident in Mississippi, or hell, if you believe that LGBT people have the same rights, please, I am going to leave email links, P.O. boxes, phone numbers to the state's legislator, to Mississippi's legislator, and trust me, I will be emailing and calling the state and asking what the hell. My name's Robin0928. Screw this law, screw Mississippi. I'll see you guys next time.